Hey guys, and welcome to this week's Alakazam review show. I'm of course joined by Jamie Dawes.
Hello.
You all good?
Hello. Very well. We're doing lots today.
We're doing lots today.
We're both very tired today.
It's been a long day.
This is the second intro to this we've done, and we're already valid. Yeah, we've done lots and lots today. It's been a really busy couple of weeks. It's actually been a ridiculously busy month.
Yeah.
When you think about it, it's every week we've had something on, and this month's no different.
Yep.
We've got Mavresis this week.
Yep.
We've also had the launch today.
Yep.
Next week,
at the time of filming this.
At the time of filming. And then we've got Adam Dadswell coming back at the end of this month for a studio live as well. Yep. We're planning to launch something which we'll tell you about at the end of this as well at some point this month.
It's been flat out.
It's just been non-stop.
Yeah, and you just released a new trick called Afterlife as well, so that's been taking up your time outside of this.
Yeah, as soon as I finish Alakazam, straight on to doing my own stuff and yeah, non-stop, but we love it. It's all good. It
is crazy. But yeah, just to let you guys know, if our faces look a little bit tired, that is
that is why. We're both very, very tired.
I know, left my makeup at home. Right, but anyway, we're talking about 3 items this week, as per usual. All 3 of these are penguin items. We've got holding pattern, which is just a nice little trick. We'll talk about that in a moment. Pop gun, which I love, and credit swipe, which is a classic bought bang up to date. So, should we start? What should we start with? What one should we go for?
I think we should start with pop gun.
All right, guys, we will start with this one. So, this is pop gun. Boom! Bang on.
That was the 18th take of that.
It wasn't. You only get 3 darts in there, Jamie.
How are there darts scattered all over the studio then?
One was a misfire. Okay. But anyway, that is using the prop you get inside Pop Gun. Pop Gun is so much fun.
It's great.
It's by Chad Long, so you know it's going to be good, but it's so commercial. It's different, and it uses a sign card. Can be any deck, can be a borrowed deck. The method is super easy, but just genius. And it's one of those ones where it's just a proper workable effect. The method's surefire. It's easy to do. It plays big, it's a bit different. And it's just so much fun for all ages.
Yeah, I like the colourfulness of the props as well, which is great. You could probably do it with not just cards. I've not watched the instructions, so I'm not sure if they discuss it with other things. So this could be a really good one for little kids as well. Because they've all got the little toy guns. Nerf guns are quite big in our country. Not sure what it's like in America. So yeah, I think it's super good. It's almost like a version of card on ceiling and card stab, but brought up to date in this version.
100%. Yeah, it's brilliant. So if you guys haven't seen it, let's take a look at a quick social performance.
I've got £30 to spend. I'm seeing my family this weekend, and there's a lot of them. Okay. I want a family-friendly, fun trick, but a card trick.
A card trick, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Everyone does love a card trick, right? This is actually a new one. It's called Pop Gun. Do you want to see it?
Yes, please.
Okay, now we may use the gun, we may not. Okay, obviously it is just a toy gun, not a real one. And it uses a deck of cards. Now the deck can be borrowed, so if your mate's got a deck of cards at their house, use their one. But in this case, obviously we've got one here. Spread through the cards, make sure there's no 2 cards the same to start with. And in a moment, you're going to choose one. So whichever one stands out to you, just grab it out. But pick one that you'll be able to write on. So maybe not a picture card because that will cover up the writing. So any card with a lot of space to write on.
Yeah.
You got one? Okay, take it out. I'll take hold of the rest of the cards. And I want you to take a hold of the pen now, and you're going to sign your name big and bold across the face of the card for me. And when you've done that, you can write something else on there as well, maybe like your bank details or something, just so you know it's definitely yours.
No, you're all right.
Fine, worth a try. One day that will work, okay? Now, remember that card. I'm going to dribble the cards like this. Just say stop.
Stop.
Any more, any less?
No.
Okay, place it back. We're going to lose it somewhere in the deck, okay? I'm going to give the cards a few cuts like this and a fancy shuffle, okay? Now, you will genuinely see the cards getting mixed. Look, proper mix up, yeah? Look, 1 for 1.
Okay.
Now, we will try and find your card together. I'm going to spread the cards out like this, and you are just going to tell me stop as I move my finger up and down, okay? So, whenever you want.
Stop.
Right there, you sure?
Yeah.
Exactly where you say. I'll go down. There we go. On that one there,
I wanted it there.
Okay, well...
But if that's my card, then you're a magician.
Well, here's the thing. That is the 9 of clubs. Was that your card?
No.
It wasn't. But the 9 of clubs, that actually indicates where your card is, which is 9 down. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Check this out. One card. You told me stop anywhere. Boom. King of spades.
Not my card.
That's lucky, because I did say don't pick a picture card. Okay, that's fine. It wasn't your card, no?
Nope.
Right, okay, we're going to try something here. Your card lost in the deck somewhere. Emergency use only, okay? Watch. I'm going to spring...
Is that going to make me jump?
The card. It may well do. Let me grab some here. I reckon it's in this amount here, okay? Right. 3, 2... Oh, this is scary. 1...
Oh!
1
No way!
And is that your card?
Yes.
The 3 of diamonds. That
wow.
is unbelievable. Now, the crazy thing with that is it comes with everything you need apart from the deck. But like I said, you can use any deck.
How much is it?
So it's $29.99. Comes with full video instructions and the toy gun, some darts, and full instructions. You'll be able to do it in no time.
Wow, I love that.
That's good, isn't it? It's good fun. There you go. Okay?
Thank you.
If you need any help, obviously just let us know. But it's super easy to do. Thank you very much.
Thanks.
I'll grab your penny change. Cheers. So there is a quick social performance. Now, I will just say, obviously, with all of the tricks you do on socials, playing it to social media is a very different feel to playing it out and about, right? Obviously, you've got just doing it one person there, whereas when you get everyone involved in it, it's going to be so much fun. You know, it plays a lot bigger. You can build more drama into it, a bit more sort of tension and build up. It's brilliant, though. I absolutely love it.
Yeah, I think it's really, really good. Now, let's talk about where is this good for? Where do you think is best?
To be fair, again, it is good for anywhere, you know. You're going to, obviously, with this, you do get the toy gun with it and the darts and things like that. It is good for anywhere, so if you're carrying that around with you. I mean, I know you probably wouldn't carry that with you every day, but I'm just saying that's all you need. You know, if you could borrow a deck of cards, you just add that. There's no special things in the deck. There's no, like, magnets or anything like that. So you haven't got to worry about any of those things. But I'd probably say really, like, it's a good top table trick. It's probably good parlour as well. And the good thing is because it's a signed card, they keep it at the end. It's great, great, great. Imagine you're at a top table at a wedding or something and you say to the photographer, when I get this out, come over it. The photos you'll get for that are incredible, isn't it? They'll be holding up like this with their signed card on the end. And what a good just bit of marketing you can use. That's brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant. And he's really thought about everything, you know. Obviously, Chad Long is a wicked magician, a proper worker. And even to the things of, obviously, you don't get, it doesn't start with the string on it, but you do get the string to attach it to the darts, which means even if you're out and about, you fire it. You haven't then got to be looking around here to find it. You know, you can fire it and then just pull the string up. It's got their card on the end.
Could have used that in here, really, couldn't we?
Could have done.
We could have done that. You've got to go and pick all them up. So what about, who is this best for?
To be fair, super easy to do. Great for a beginner. And a worker. Obviously, you guys will know how strong this is and how fun it will play. But yeah, there's no sleight of hand in it. The only thing you have to do is be able to control a card. Apart from that, that is absolutely it. Nothing else to it.
I think a really strong comedic magician, someone who does comedy magic, this is just a no-brainer.
Oh, 100%.
Superb. It'd be great.
100%. So yeah, guys, highly recommend Pop Gun. Like I said, you get everything you need in a box. The only thing you need, apart from that, is a deck of cards, but it can be any deck. You'll learn it within minutes. And yeah, the toy gun is wicked. I love how colourful it is, isn't it? It does look good.
It does look great. And now you've got to go and pick up all the darts.
Great.
Get going.
So the next effect we are going to talk about is Credit Swipe by Craig Petty. Now, Credit Swipe, if you guys have seen a performance of it, you'll be familiar with this plot in Magic, right?
What if they haven't seen a performance of it?
Let's look at one right now. Let's look at one
That was the best segue.
Let's look at one now. Put it in now.
Take a hold of my credit card. I'm going to spread through the cards. You can see they're all different. Just shove it anywhere you want. Right in there. You sure? Okay, I'm going to leave it sticking out. In actual fact, why don't I just take out the card you stopped? That'll be a lot easier. Right, we'll come back to that in a moment. Now, these are cards before they've been printed, okay? You can see they're blank on both sides. So this is what they look like before the banks actually take your details and punch it onto the playing card, okay? So look, we'll leave them here like this. Now, the crazy thing is with these cards, they actually have a bit of a weird printing process. I'm going to show you it right now. Now, it uses two of my cards, okay? So if we take the red card like this, we can place it underneath, squeeze and heat them just a bit. And by heating them up, check this out. Look, you can actually make the ink. Come on. Come on. There you go. Look. Completely transfer over, but a mirror image. It looks so cool, doesn't it? Look, a complete mirror image. Now we can do it again, and the crazy thing is the ink works like regular ink, okay? It doesn't dry instantly, which means we can take a card, print it, and before it's dried, shake it, and that will actually change the way the ink forms on a card. And now by shaking it, we can actually create a blur illusion. It looks pretty cool, doesn't it? Now, you can do it in multiple layers as well. Imagine it's like a canvas, okay? We're going to start with a blue one underneath. We print that. And then really quickly, I've got to do this quick, so bear with me. 1, 2, 3. Okay, perfect. That should be good. We can now print it onto the red card, and hopefully that means we've got the red layer on top. But if we just smudge it like this, you should be able to take a layer of red off of it, showing, obviously, the first layer. It's pretty nice, isn't it? Now, it doesn't just work printing playing cards as well. Can I borrow your hand real quick? I'm going to place it on your hand like this. Make sure all the areas are in contact. And now, watch. We should... Okay, yeah, that should be long enough. Yeah, perfect. Look, it actually creates a mirror image of your hand. How cool is that? Look, you can see it on there. Have a look, right? But that leads me to one bit now. We can actually create a weird illusion as well. If we take a hold of this, obviously the chip sticks out a bit, right? Because it's stuck on. We can actually hit the chip over the card like this. And whilst it's drying, rearrange them. Okay, that should be good. Now, I'm going to hold this here in shot. You stopped on any card, right? This was your playing card. One card only, the 7 of hearts. Now, that's pretty cool, but not as cool as this. Watch. Somehow, we can rearrange the chips into being a perfect match, your 7 of hearts. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is Credit Swipe. Available now, alakazam.co.uk. It's so much fun. As I was saying, if you've seen a performance of Credit Swipe, you'll know what this routine is, right? It's a beautiful sort of bring up-to-date version of Presto Printo by Daryl, which by itself is an awesome effect. You know, Presto Printo, same pretty much routine, just using playing cards. So you print cards, you smudge cards, you make the pips go down to one corner, stuff like that. This one by Craig uses obviously credit cards that you've seen there. A lovely sort of everyday carry, really magical, really fun. And you get different routines and different cards depending on your performance style. You know, you've got the hand one, but you could easily take that one out and put something else in there. Yeah, it is really nice. The props are really well made. And it is very magical, isn't it? There's a lot of printing going on. And
yeah, well, so first off, quality-wise, it is actual credit card stock. They look and feel like credit cards.
Yeah.
But I also like the fact that you don't have to do it as that whole routine. So if you don't want to use a table, for example, I quite like the hand one as like a gag.
Yeah.
So having someone at a gig put their hand out, I don't know, and say there's something up with their fingerprints or they've left their fingerprints on the card.
Nice.
Turn it over and there's an actual picture of their hands. I think there's a lot that you can do with it. This is going to be one where the routines are great as they are, but experimenting, playing with them, I think some people are going to come up with some really, really good routines.
100%. But again, I know a lot of the effects we talk about are great for beginners, but it's true. You know, you don't be put off by these effects. Even this one is super simple. You can do like it doesn't even really use any sleight of hand, to be fair, the basic routine. Some of them are a bit more advanced, that use different counts and things like that. And even when I say advanced, they're still probably intermediate. But I mean, for a beginner, they're probably a little bit...
They take a little bit of practice.
Yeah, whereas some of the routines you teach you on there, you'll be able to do literally straight out the box. You know, as long as you can turn your hand over, you can do the trick. So, yeah, highly recommend Credit Swipe. Super good quality. Good for any ability. I'd probably say it could be good for Parlour.
I do quite like the idea of close up with some of them. Like I say, I think you could take some out and you could do a nice in the hands thing with them as well. So I quite like the idea of that. Restaurants would be great. Table work would be great as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, even like a competition act, this would be a great thing in there, especially if you build either a gambling or a cheat or a fraud style performance around it. So yeah, I think any situation really, as long as you play about with the routines.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, again, guys, highly recommend Credit Swipe. Loads of stuff on there. If it's Craig, you know it's going to have a load of routines on there.
Yeah.
And again, routines for all abilities. So Credit Swipe, highly recommend. Super visual. It's a bit different as well. It's not a card trick. And yeah, I think you can have a lot of fun with it. Now, Credit Swipe obviously wasn't a card trick. This one is a card trick. However, this is just a great card to have in your deck. I think that's what's good about this.
Yeah,
you know, you can perform normally, and then when you want to go into this, you can. It's a lovely reveal of sort of 3 selections. So let's take a look again at a video performance.
I've got £12 and I want a really easy magic trick.
An easy trick for £12.
Yeah.
All right. This literally has just come in. It's called holding pattern. Do you want to see it?
Yeah, cool then.
Okay. Now, essentially, I've got a prediction, and I think it's going to be correct 3 times.
Okay.
I'll show you what I mean in just a second. So, deck of cards, all the cards are different.
Yep.
Now, I'm going to spread or run my finger down the side. Just say stop whenever you want.
Stop.
Any more, any less?
just there, perfect.
Okay, exactly where you say, we'll remove 3 cards. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Now, here's the thing. One at a time, we're going to try and make this work. So, your first card you stopped on was the Queen of Hearts.
Okay.
Okay. Now, my prediction, if I just spread the cards out like this, you will not believe it. There is one card facing the wrong way in the deck. Check it out right there. It's the Queen of Hearts. Right? Now, not only that, watch, we're going to try something else. Your next card is the Jack of Spades.
Yeah.
Watch. The Queen of Hearts. If I just shake it like this, it now looks as if she's holding the Jack of Spades. Can you see that there? Look. It looks like she's holding it. And your last one, the 4, watch. We just give it one little rub. Now, the Jack is now holding on to your 4. Check that out. How cool is that?
How is that done?
Now, the great thing is, obviously, that is well and truly printed on there, right? It's not sticker or anything. It's super easy to do. Comes with a card. You just add your own deck, but you can use any deck. And it's super easy to do. Comes with full video instructions as well. Do you want one?
Yes, please.
Perfect. Okay, there you go. Grab your penny change.
Thank you
very much.
Cheers.
That is holding pattern. So again, like I said, it's a super simple routine, but I just think it's a nice one to have in your deck. You know, you just have that one card in there, and when you want to go into it, it's one of them ones where when you're looking at it as a magician, you kind of think, that's nice. You know what I mean? But you don't kind of look beyond that. But when you do it to a layman, that is so powerful. A card prediction, then another prediction on that card. They've never seen a misprinted card anyway, so that alone is good. And then the third one is just brilliant.
Yeah, I think this will be a great opening routine to a stand-up thing.
Yes.
So if you've got mix and mingle, it'd be great to have the back of the card facing out and to just say, right, in a minute, you're all going to pick a card. I've just started work, so you're going to have to give me a chance. One of these will match at least one of your cards, all right? Get each person to pick out a card. What was yours? The Queen of Hearts? You're never going to believe it. Bang, Queen of Hearts. But I guess you guys feel a bit left out. Reveal number 2, reveal number 3.
Yeah.
You're straight in there. It's going to be a really snappy thing. It's involving multiple people. This would be great again for a restaurant, getting different people. And all you're doing is, making 3 cards accessible to someone without them realising, without giving anything away. And then the rest is just in presentation. So, yeah, it's perfect.
Yeah, 100%. And the good thing with this, again, because it's just one card, that can just be a prediction card. You can keep it in your wallet, keep it folded up or something like that, and then literally ask to borrow a deck of cards, just have those cards selected, and you go straight into it. You haven't got to have it with your deck. However, I do think this will be one that is probably initially overlooked just because it's so simple, but you guys know how strong a cool reveal is.
Yeah, reveals are, when you think about, we've had like Sharpies over the years, there are different wallet reveals, there are insurance card reveals, insurance policy reveals, I should say. So there's some really, really good reveals. If you've ever done a reveal in the real world, they kill. They get amazing reactions. So having 3 on a weird card that's unique, they've never seen before, snappy presentation, each time it just feels more and more impossible because there's no way that could be printed on there, then printed on there. Yeah. And whilst I haven't performed this in the real world, I can guarantee they're going to be...
Oh, 100% think it's a sticker or something. Yeah,
they're going to be thinking it's something on there.
It's brilliant. Again, super easy to do. A beginner, like I said, again, a beginner can do it. Any level in Magic can do it. It uses just one card, so you can keep it in your deck as normal anyway, and just use it when you want to. Where is it good for? Definitely close up. Definitely sort of impromptu, like carry it in your wallet, like I said, if you want to do that. And just if there's a deck of cards about at your friend's house, at the pub, wherever, you can just borrow that deck and you can go straight into it. And it is just nice. It's just a cute little trick, a cute little one. It's easy to know what magic's happened from a spectator. They haven't got to think about it too much. 3 people choose a card. You've got it printed on a card. Do you know what I mean? It's very nice. So yeah, definitely recommend holding pan, and it's a great price. It's like 12 quid or something. You know what I mean?
It's so cheap, isn't it?
Yeah, it's brilliant. Highly recommend it.
So that is the end of this week's review show. But before we go, we have some sort of teasers and some information. Now, we normally give you a little roundup of what's coming. This week, today, at the day of recording, we have just launched a brand new product by Craig Petty.
First one of the year, I will say. So don't say don't say we always release stuff for Craig, because even though we do, this year it's taken 6 months for Craig Petty to come out.
But for the next 6 months, we do have Craig things coming out. Joking. So do go check that out. It's a brilliant effect. This week, we've also got Nicholas Mavresis coming back. So at the time that you're going to be watching this, it's going to be Sunday. It will already have gone. But we can already tell you it's going to be phenomenal because Nicholas Mavresis is always incredible. His methods are always super clever, super practical, normally quite quirky with the presentations as well. So it's going to be a phenomenal night. Don't forget, even if you have missed it, you can go back and watch it again.
Correct.
So the last thing that we have to tell you is, you might not notice, but it's quite smoky in here. Today we have been filming a little teaser, trailer for some new products that Alakazam are going to be showcasing. That's probably the right word. So we are teaming up with a company called Strange Stage. Now, if you haven't heard of Strange Stage, this is Chris Mallon is the owner, or the guy that makes all of these. It's his name, and Strange Stage is the banner that he's under. We're going to be launching a bunch of his products. Now, these are handmade, incredible quality. I have got 3 of his tricks. One of them I've used in my show for 4 years now, and I bang it about a bit. It's taken some beating, and it's still absolutely perfect. Now, we're going to have a big launch night where we do have very, very minimal stock, because these are all handmade, all by him, one person. And then once they're sold out, you'll be able to reserve for when that one is made, and we'll tell you more about it on the night. One of my favourite Bazaar products, which is over there, which I've seen for at least 10 years, is absolutely phenomenal, and we're going to have 5 on launch, and then you'll be able to order more. We've got an incredible magazine book test.
That is
all
incredible.
Of these as well. Honestly, it's going to be an incredible night. If you are a stage performer, if you're a bizarrist, if you're a mentalist, you are going to find so much fun in these products. They're absolutely phenomenal. So we cannot wait to get these out to you.
The bizarre sort of magicians in the Alakazam has been growing so much recently, hasn't it? It's crazy. Your guys' love for the spooky, scary magic has been growing so much that I think this has come just at the right time, and I think you guys are going to absolutely love it, because the stuff is second to none. The detail in it literally is insane. But
to tease it a little bit more, Chris actually puts a smell into the products. So when you open up the product, it actually smells the way that it should. That's the level of detail that he puts into it. It's amazing.
But yeah, so more information on that. Cannot wait for that to launch. So that is Alakazam and Strange Stage. Cannot wait for that. But that is it for this review show. If you did enjoy it, please hit the thumbs up button. Comment down below what you want us to review, and maybe we can review it just for you. So we spoke about Pop Gun, Credit Swipe,
and Holding Pattern.
There you go. As per usual, guys, please hit the subscribe button if you want to see more videos like this. We have review shows, performances, anything on there. The act, we're creating that using different products.
And maybe a new video that we came up with a concept for last week.
Yes, absolutely. So stay tuned. We've got loads of content going out. We probably put the most out, probably in the magic world.
I should think, and it's pretty much every day we put something out.
So make sure you subscribe. If you like magic, take a look. Full uncut performances, you name it, we'll have it. Until next time, guys, see you later.
Bye-bye.